Hey you guys, so I am back again, finally with another video. So right here I am just taking out my dreads and I will be cutting these and just taking them out and just redoing the style completely. I was going to keep the pattern of the boxes, but I'm actually just going to make new boxes and do this new sort of, it's like a goddess lock, twist lock method that I just literally came up with while I was trying to figure this style out. And right here, I'm just showing you how I'm taking out my dreads because I actually wrapped my natural hair around the base just to make a knot effect. And you'll see as I take it out, my hair just is super curly because I used that to make sure it was extra tight so the style would last longer. And these are just regular crochet dreads that you can get from your beauty supply store. And as you can see, I am unwrapping my hair from around the lock and I'm just going to pull the crochet lock through. Okay, so my hair is lock free. I'm going to be undoing the braids that I have and I am going to comb it out, just throw some conditioner in there real quick. And I'm also going to be using this braid lock and twist gel with black castor oil in it. I have my braid clips ready and I'm also going to be using this braiding hair, this made braid hair. It is actually a lot of hair in the pack. I only use 2 packs for this style, so I have 2 left over. Okay, so the fro is out, baby. You see that? Beautiful. So now we are going to hit the edges with some oil. And this is my growth oil that I have that is not available for sale yet. It is still a formula that I'm working on. It works very well, but it's not very user friendly right now. So I'm trying to find a better way to just find a better way to make it more user friendly for my customers. And what I'm doing is actually just hitting all the areas that look thinner to me because before this I was wearing weaves all the time because I was a dancer, so I always had my hair up and braided, and I noticed that it was starting to thin on the edges, so I actually got on it and started doing my hair care routine all over again just so I can regrow everything back to the same length. And what I'm doing here is just rubbing it all inside the roots of my hair just to stimulate the roots because it will be braided up for quite a while with this style. I'm just showing you what one finished lock looks like, and this is a goddess lock. And what I did was I took the ends and put them together. As you can see, I'm crossing them, and what I'm going to do is twist them before I crochet it inside my hair. So what I'm doing is splitting this hair into 3 sections, and I'm going to take the hair, the crochet hair, and braid it into my natural hair. And you're gonna notice as I get further down, I stop kind of like trying to separate the ends of the hair, because all of this is going to be wrapped up in a lock anyway. All you really have to do is braid it to the length of your hair and just continue it going straight down. And once you're done with your natural hair, you can braid it, twist it a couple more times down, and then from there you can go on into crocheting the hair into the braid. So what I have is this piece of hair, and I'm going to split it in half and do the same thing with the first section. I am crossing the short ends together, and I'm going to fluff it out a little bit because I will be wrapping this around the lock. So in order to crochet, you put one side of the needle through the braid, you lock the hair into the hook, you close the hook, pull it through the end, and what you do is you take that loop and pull one side of it through just to create a knot, just like I'm doing right there. And from there you're going to take a little piece of the hair that is on the other end, and you're just going to wrap it around the dread about 6 or 7 times, just to make sure that it's very, very, very tight and very secure to your scalp. Now that you have your base wrapped, you're going to take all of the hair at once and continue in the same motion, the same direction, and pull all of the hair around to create the lock effect. So you're going to keep spinning it all the way down until you have your desired effect, the desired lock effect. And I'm just going to speed this up just so you guys can get a visual on how I do it. And what I did to create this style is I did a goddess lock, a dreadlock, and then like a looser dread that sort of looks like a passion twist because of the waves that are in the hair. So I did that randomly throughout my hair, just switch up the pattern to give a more lived in effect and just a different visual effect for locks. Okay, so here I'm just showing you again how I braid it into my natural hair first. And again, I braid it all the way down to where my hair stops. And then I go just like 2 or 3 more times around just so it's completely secure inside the braid. Now, in order to leave hair out on the goddess lock, you can do one of two things. You can leave it out when you're braiding the hair, your real hair down, and leave a little bit of the ends out just so you don't have to go back and add hair. Or while you are combining the two to insert it into the crochet hook, you can leave one of the ends completely out as you wrap the hair going down. And what you do is you wrap it around. I like to wrap around at least 2 or 3 times on top of the hair that's left out, and then 2 to 3 times on the bottom, just so it can be more secure and it will hold longer. As you can see, these locks are long as hell, so this is going to take me a very, very long time. I think it took me 9 hours just to complete styling and everything. Yeah, so I think I finished at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So a method on how I secure the lock is I'm going to both tie the locks and I'm going to use nail glue to secure them. So for a few locks, you'll see me tie them up like this, and for a couple, you'll just see me grab the nail glue. By the end of this hairstyle, I just got so tired and just glued them all. So there is the finished goddess lock, and I'm just going to continue it all the way around my head and just keep repeating all the steps that I listed previously. So right here, I'm showing you how I add extra hair. I take one end and I wrap it around and secure it with a base. And the other end is just going to be held in my hand, and I wrap it as tight as I do the beginning of the knot that's on my root, just so the style does not unravel and it doesn't lose the tightness going all the way down. And I forgot to add that when I have too much hair left over at the ends, what I would do was cut the excess and continue to wrap up. and then secure it either with the knot or with the nail glue. So you can see it is all coming together finally. I started to add in some bling, some clips just to keep me going, honestly, because I was so tired. But what happened to this one is that this was supposed to be like the passion twist dread, and it was just a little too loose. So what I'm doing is rewrapping it where it fell apart, and I'm actually going to put a braid clip and just clip it right there just to secure it. And there you go, good as new. We are almost finished, baby. Oh my goodness. I was so tired, baby. So tired. But we almost done. I forgot to mention also that every dread has goddess lock hair at the ends if you're trying to recreate this style, just to add more fullness and more looks, baby. More looks. And here is the finished results. When I say these are down to my ass, I love it. Love it so much. These are the longest braids I have ever had in my life, I swear. But these look so good. I love the results. How I wrapped it was I just put the cap on first and I twisted my hair around into a bun and then shoved that bun underneath my cap and just went to bed. Y'all know this is down to my butthole, okay? You're so freaking cute. All the way down. I really do love these so much. And I love this little A charm. I found it, literally it was A and a K. That was the only ones that were left, baby. Found this one last minute. It is so cute. I wish I could get more charms like these to put into my hair. I feel like when this style goes, I'm gonna do passion twists next. Just keep the boxes and then just you know, switch the design, because I really like these. These are cute too. And I was just randomly every other section. So I would do a dread with the goddess hair out, then a regular dread with no hair out, and then the third one was like a twist lock. So it's like a goddess dread, regular dread, and then a twist lock. So I did that throughout my entire hair. And you see, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. I actually love this a lot more than I thought I was gonna love it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this for These are cute. I'm cute still. Still weird,